Hey, what up everyone? I'm Cynical, and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be going over the class event. It's Thursday, so that's what we have on Thursdays, the class event. So let's do it. The Warden class. Let's check it out. Usually, with the class events, you could probably use a team you used earlier in the week because it's usually around the same kind of restriction. So let's go in the shop. I'm not going to buy anything, but I would recommend you buy like the first two here. I don't really want to waste. I don't know if it's wasting gems, but for me at the moment, I mean, I would like to level up Warden. I don't have it leveled up or anything, but I'm more interested in saving gems at the moment. I don't need any chaos orbs, and when I say that, I do need them, but I'm like taking a break from blowing gems on getting orbs at all costs, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I'm just going to do my free battles, and what we have here is pretty much the same restriction as the world event, it looks like. Well, actually even more restrictive. We only have 8 troops to choose from. This is crazy. So we'll definitely be using the Forest Guardian. Now what, though? So we don't have our tracker. Let's see what the restriction is. Beast and Magrim Woods. So at least we'll be able to use that 50% start on the Forest Guardian here. All Beast start battle with 50% mana. We'll grab our class, I guess. Our hero, our weapon. What were we using? We were using, I think, Doomed Glaive. But I want to see something here. Transform purple gems to skulls and transform brown gems to green. So I really want to I don't like how the Doomed Glaive transforms the brown, because this thing is transforming brown into green. So it's kind of a conflict of interest. So I'm going to use the Doomed Club, I think. Deal 36 damage to all enemies, +1 per tempering level. Transform green gems to Doomed Skulls. So that matches a little better here. And it uses brown instead of green. So we got a good start. Good start. Our class will be Warden. Let's go the other way, so we're not... It won't let me go the other way. Alright, Warden. Try not to make this take forever. I want this to be a shorter video, but whenever I say that crap, it never happens. And what do we have here? Nothing. Okay. Hunter's Mark. Yeah, that's cool. Perfect aim. We are using a club, so none of this matters. Gain barrier at the start of battle. I mean, which one's better? Entangle or barrier? You have to decide that for yourself. I think an entangle might last a little longer than a barrier. Barrier, you get hit once, it's gone. Entangle might last more than once. I think I'll use this. Because I don't even know if my hero is going to be in first or not. I don't know. I think that will help more than the one barrier. But I don't know. It's up to you. Whatever you think. Now we just need 2 troops to fill out the team. I think we're going to need a mana generator. We have barely anything to choose from, so... Fenrir might be a good for this team. Entangle and Hunter Mark the first enemy. Deal 37 damage to them. If there are 13 or more green gems, gain an extra turn. Deal double skull damage versus entangled enemies. That's good, because we're going to be entangling. And it dodges. But it uses only green mana. But it's only 8. Dire Cub. Give 35 life to the first 2 allies, or give 35 attack to them. Or grant a random positive. And it uses brown and red. Okay. Deal 40 damage to an enemy boosted by souls collected. Blah, blah, blah. There's a summon there if you need a summon. Drain 7 mana from an enemy. Remove all yellow gems. Deal 32 true damage, boosted by gems removed. And you do not get anything from removing those. But it does start with full mana. So... You could use a couple Dire Wolves. You could use a few Spirit Foxes here, starting with full mana. Like, you could use 3 of these and just, get through the early battles pretty quickly if you wanted to. That's another way you could go at this. Which may be what some people are doing. I don't know. I think I'm going to go with Direwolf and Fenrir. Even though there's not a lot of mana generation, we'll have to use our Forest Guardian, I guess, for mana generation. There's really nothing here that does mana generation, so... Let's do Dire Wolf. And I'll put this here. And I guess Fenrir. He's got blue. So my other recommendation would be, you know, maybe 3 spirit foxes and a mountain crusher or something. That could work as well. So we'll try both of them. How about that? Let's try this first since we already have it going. But before we run out of turns, maybe we'll try that other team. We need green. Green and blue. I would like to have green and... I don't know. Green, brown, minus red. That's cool. I mean, what do we want the most here? We're going to be doing a lot of skulls. I think that's fine. I don't really care. So, you could use a different banner if you want. I'm going to lock this battle in. I don't know if it's I'm going to lock it in, then we'll change our medals. But let's get going here. Like I said, you should probably use potions. It depends. Are you just doing your free turns? Are you leveling up the Warden class? Are you going after Zul'Goth? Like, it's hard to recommend things in this game because so many people are at so many different levels and going after different things in the game. You got to decide, like, what are you going after? What should we match here? I think we want to get our weapon up as soon as possible. If not that, then I guess our Forest Guardian. There we go, Forest Guardian. Should I do this first or this? Probably this. Do we want red or green? We want green. Some skulls. I think the spirit foxes I should have done first because they would probably be better, you know, for the early battles. So I got it a little bit mixed up here, but no big deal. Tango and Hunter's Mark, the first enemy, deal 37 damage. Oh, that's fine. Let's do that. And then... And that weapon goes well with the, This team looks decent. I just think the Spirit Foxes would be a little bit faster here in the early battles, but we'll do this for a little bit. Alright, so I don't know if I need the Anu medal because we're starting with 50% mana on everybody, which with your enchantment and your explosion would be really good. So I'm going to do all medals of seasons. And get back in here. So we'll do, you know, once we have like a few battles left, maybe we'll switch the I wish I could just save this team. Maybe I can. Hold on. We will copy the code. So you see this team. If you want to use it, we'll use it a little bit later. I want to do the Spirit Fox team first. So I saved my code. I'm going to get rid of all this. I'm going to do this. And then like a mountain crusher. I think that'll be good. Maybe since I'm doing a video, I will get the, maybe I will get the... And now we don't need the 50%. Like the Warden. Probably don't need the Warden either. So I'd probably use Titan if I was you on this team. For the barrier and all that. But I'm gonna go with Sun Spirit because that's what I'm leveling up. I'll try to tailor it to this team. We don't need Firestorm, that's for sure. Leaf Storm, I don't know if it'll work anyway. Blue mana, okay. Then our banner, we want either purple or green. 2 green, 1 blue. See, that would help with our... Let's go with that. Alright, so here's recommendation for early battles. Triple Spirit Fox. It's only an ultra rare. You can get it from Grim Woods pretty easily. And, whatever class you want to use to level, or Titan. And let's try this for a little bit. Plus it's removing the yellow gems, so the Valravens can't get away. That's nice. And we have skulls here. Just now we can do the Spirit Fox. I just want to clicky clack. Let's see, that went a little bit faster than the other team, which the other team will be fine later on. I'm just gonna do my free battles. I don't wanna. Your team will be way better because you'll have potions of explosion and enchantment potions, so all you gotta do is cast your Spirit Foxes. Maybe take skulls if you got them. Just, you know, since there's only 3, grab a skull. There we go. Keep it moving. And I'll switch to that other team that we started with towards the end when we have like 2 sigils left or something. So I can show that too. That way we have 2 teams. I probably should have killed the Valraven first. I wonder how far this team would work though. Probably pretty far, like their health is not even half of what we're hitting for. And I can switch out to my magic medals. Here, let's do that. Straight up magic. There we go. Yeah, when we have like 2 sigils left, I'll switch to that other team. That way I can say, I got 2 teams for you. And you could use a class that starts at 50% mana if you wanted. That'd be even better. Plus your explosion and enchantment potions. That's the last time I'm going to say it. But if you happen to be wanting to spend gems on this event. You could like take out the... I probably should have took out Hendela first there, to be honest. Probably should be matching green and purple since they only use 9 mana. Like, dang it, she got her crap up, but no big deal. Boom. I could probably even use something different than the Mountain Crusher because it's not really even doing anything. But I'm gaining class experience, so... Sorry if I just messed up the... Man, you ever have one of those days where you just want the day to be over and you just want to go to bed and wake up the next day and like... That's how my day was yesterday. I'm like, this day, I just want it to be over. Let's try again tomorrow. I don't know why either. It wasn't like anything big happened, but it was like all day. It was like slightly annoying all day. Like I was ready for the day to be over. Like I had a million things to do and I felt like I got nothing done. You ever have one of those days where you have like a million things to do and you feel like you didn't get anything done, but you know that you did because you had a million things that you were doing? Alright. So, pretty simple team here. We got the green, but... probably take the skulls. Pretty simple here. You got 3 Spirit Foxes and you cast 3 Spirit Foxes. Take some skulls if you can in the meanwhile, because you need to kill 4 enemies and you only have 3 Spirit Foxes, but you know, pretty self-explanatory. I was gonna ask you guys, are you gonna buy the Elite Pass? Put that in the comments. Sometimes we get like 60 to 100 comments on some of the videos. And I just want to take like a sampling of your you know, from my audience. And, you know, see how many people are going to buy the Elite Pass. Like, just put it in the comments. Say yes or no that you're going to buy it. I'm just curious, like, how many people they're going to get to buy that. Because it looks like it's very enticing, because if you don't buy it, there's almost no reason to do the campaign. It's just like extra busy work for little reward. But if you do buy it, you get like all kinds of keys, a mythic. I mean, you still have to put in the work, but then it makes that work worthwhile for $1 a week. Like, I'm almost convincing myself to do it. But not yet, because I'm totally FTP at the moment. Like, I've almost convinced myself to do it, because I don't know, I just want to see your guys' comments. Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do that? $10 every 10 weeks or 11, 12 weeks, whatever it is. I have a channel, like, I actually have a reason. Like, if I did it, I could probably like justify it to myself. And it's like, if you don't do it, there's almost no reason to do the tasks. Like, I would, if I didn't buy the pass, I might just not even specifically try to do the tasks. Maybe I would just let them happen organically, you know, collect them when it happens, and then if I'm like really close on one, maybe go for it or whatever, but I wouldn't like rush to do it every week. I'd like let it happen organically and then maybe finish it up each week. But the most benefit you're going to get out of it is if you buy the Elite Pass and then you complete as much of it as you can on Monday, so you can get the stats as early in the week as possible. We didn't kill there, so maybe this team will fall off eventually. As soon as it stops one-shotting, you might want to switch to the other team. Which we'll see, you know, it does 41 true damage. So we can still one-shot everybody in this battle. So I don't know why, but I didn't like that guy's face. And I don't like her face. Knight Coronet. Decent troop to use early in the game. And now I need purple. And this guy's dead. So yeah, with, like I almost said, with potions of enchantment and explosion, I've already said that 50 times. You already know. If you get the potions, this team would be way better. Any team would be. That's what potions are for. But yeah, I'm just wondering how many of you are going to get the Elite Pass. Don't feel like I'm going to judge you if you do, because like I said, I am thinking about it, and I don't think it's a bad idea, actually, because it's the 5.0 update. Like, you would think it would be like this big, huge thing that added a bunch of cool stuff to the game. But it didn't. So, to take full advantage of this new update, and you see the rewards, there's a bunch of keys, there's gems, there's mythics, there's pets, there's weapons, there's other troops that, you know what I mean? If you don't get it, you're getting like, I watched a lootwizard's video the other day. He had broke down like what you get for the free pass, and it's like nothing. You get like 200 glory, some chaos shards or something, and like 3,000 gold, and this is for like the whole 10 weeks, and like 4 gem keys and like 2 event keys, It was barely anything. Like, almost not worth. And some of the things they ask you to do, like use 2 event keys. Well, now I just broke even on event keys because I had to use 2 just to get this task done. And who knows what they're going to ask you to do next week or the week after, the week after. They might ask you to do it again. And like using my jewels. I don't know about all that. Not sure about it yet. I'm pretty like down on it, on the free pass. Like, I think my opinion is almost that either you buy the elite pass or you just don't even mess with the campaign. Like, if it asks you to use 2 event keys, don't do it. If it asks you to use jewels, don't do it, because what you get for doing that is like not good. So then you're just wasting resources on a game mode that's not giving back. The best thing you get for the free pass is the stats. And right now, for this whole week, all I'm getting is like 5 HP. Then next week they might give me like an attack or something. Like, they're not going to give it to you all at once. It's over 10 weeks. And the stats after 5 weeks, which he also showed in that video, aren't that impressive. It's like you could just buy extra potions that week if you wanted to, or whatever on that, whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, just put in the comments if you're gonna get it, because I think if you're gonna take full advantage of it. Sorry, I gotta scratch my eye. Ugh, my hole. Alright, we might want to switch to that other team soon, just so we can use it a couple times. But this one's still working. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll see. Okay, mash these skulls. More skulls and extra turn. That's always good. Now let's target down this Valraven, which all the enemies except for the very last one are gonna still be one shot. So that's good. And we'll just cast on them twice and we'll be good. So this team will definitely take you through all the free battles. But if you wanted to go further, I'll show you the other team. Let's finish off this. So what are we on? 35. A lot of the times this is the answer to some of these events. Sometimes the answer is this, you know, multiples of one troop. Like, sometimes the restrictions are so that there's only like one good troop in there. Or, you know, this one starts with full mana, so make sure you have it fully traded, or you can't do this. But yeah, sometimes the answer to these restrictions are multiples of the same troop. I really need to get rid of Hindla so she don't summon. So that's annoying. Just makes the battles take longer. So you see, like, towards the end of these, it's not one-shotting anymore, so it's still pretty fast, though. And that other team wasn't as fast in the beginning, so you use this in the beginning, then you can, you know, you could use both teams, you could use one or the other. I think they would both work. Green, purple, brown. Okay, or skulls. See ya. And you could definitely use a different class, a better class that more suits this team. Is it really gonna freeze? Finally, there we go. Alright, 3 remaining. I'm not sure how much further we're gonna go. So I will switch to the other team. But here you go. This is a good one for your free battles. At least through the first, like, 3 sets of enemies. Maybe 4 sets of enemies. Mountain Crusher with whatever class you want. Whatever you're leveling. Or Titan. Or Sentinel. Those would be my recommendations. To keep you safe, Titan with the Rock Solid. Or Sentinel. Or whatever you're leveling if you're, you know, if you feel like comfortable not dying or whatever. Then your triple Spirit Fox. These are really easy to get. It's ultra rare, and you know you should have 3 of them. If you don't, just put something else in there. No big deal. Fenrir or Dire Wolf or Forest Guardian. Whatever you want. Mix the 2 teams together if you don't have 3 of them. Anyway, let's paste that team back in. Yeah, paste it. What are we doing? Paste team. There we go. Updating. It's got everything right? Yes, it does. So, here's the team I showed at the very beginning, and we'll try it again here. I gotta switch back my medals to fully attack. And we'll go through this. I'm gonna go in reverse order because, you know, we might catch a Valraven in these last 3 battles, where we might not in these first 2. I guess it doesn't matter. Well, you know, we could do these 3 and then not get a Valraven, and then there might be one here or here. So I'm going to do this first. So back to the other team now. This one is probably better further on. If you're trying to go all the way, if you're leveling up Warden, if you're going for the orbs. You know what I mean? I think you'd want to match. Oh, it doesn't really matter. Deal 37 damage. If there are 13 more green gems, gain an extra turn. There's not. There will be, though, maybe. Once we do that. And I kind of want to get my whole team up. The only bad thing about this is you're transforming brown gems to green. So you're transforming away your Doomed Club mana. So you might want to get that up first. And then do it. I don't know. So we can turn purple to skulls. So right here, that's good. Let's do that. We'll also make some green on the board so we can use our Doomed Club. And our Dire Wolf. But it's not lining up for us at the moment. So we'll just do this. That'll get him all tangled up there. And we could probably do this just to kill him and then hope for some skulls. Didn't happen, but we'll get it now. Not bad. With potions, like I said 50,000 times. This team would be a little better. Obviously. Valraven. Yeah. Okay, so we get to finish off this set of enemies. Now, what do we want to get up first? I think you really want to get that Forest Guardian up as soon as possible. So matching yellow is a good idea. I don't see any, so what? Guess green. Could get the Fenrir up. It does help your team quite a bit with damage, like helps the Dire Wolf out at least. Don't really see anything. Wow. I guess I should have used my Dire Wolf there. I'm an idiot. If we have nothing else to do, you might as well. And then brown. Here we go. Look at that. We got this right here. Crushing their faces in. And then what? I wish we had Forest Guardian, but we don't. So kill the Valraven. Try to Let's cast this Fenrir. We haven't cast it yet. Give an ally 39 attack and life. If the ally is a beast, give double the effect. So it's going to get double the effect. We should be doing that as soon as the battle starts. There we go. So not bad. It'll be it's better than the Triple Spirit Fox later in the event. But yeah, put in the comments if you're going to buy that Elite Pass. I'm really interested in how many of you are going to do it. Or if you already have. Like, people probably already have bought it. I'm just curious how much money they're going to make, because they did it to where it's so one-sided. The free-to-play is like, here's a turd, and the Elite Pass is like, here's a Lamborghini. You know what I mean? It's like, do you want a Lamborghini for $10? Or you can play for free, and here's a turd on your shoe. You know what I mean? It's like, they totally crapped on the free-to-play player. It's like they did it on purpose. Like, they're making fun of you. It's a troll. Oh, you want to be free-to-play? Huh? This is what you're gonna get for doing that. This is what you get. Nothing. And look what they get. A Lamborghini. They get mythics and weapons and... Oh, you can get them eventually. But you're gonna have to wait for RNG for weeks and weeks and weeks. No, we won't hold anything behind a paywall forever. But we'll hold it behind a paywall for months. And totally make it so you should get it. Like, they totally... It's so one-sided, like, how much the Elite Pass gets compared to the free-to-play. Like, they should definitely buff up the free-to-play rewards, I think, by a little bit at least. Like, come on. Give us, like, a medal here and there, or some gems here or there, or some event keys or gem keys. Like, they don't. You don't get any of that. You get glory and a bunch of minor trait stones. Like, something you could go get on your own way easier. It's kind of ridiculous how lopsided the rewards are for the free-to-play versus the Elite Pass. Now, between the Elite Pass and the Elite Pass Plus, it's not that big of a difference. Like, how come that's the way it is? Like, you think that would be a huge... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just think they did... That was smart of them. It's very smart of them to make it to where the Elite Pass... We got an extra turn right here with the Force Guardian. To where the free-to-play is like a turd and the Elite Pass is a Lamborghini. Like, that was a very smart move on their part. And that it's only $10 for 10 weeks. Like, they are totally going... They are playing like a puppet. Like, you are on strings and they are the puppet master. They are totally... They put all the psychology, all the salesmanship into that pass. And it's gonna work. It's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. I think a lot of people are gonna buy it. Because if you don't, the campaign's a waste of time, and that's what they want it to be. They want you to pay this low amount, this $10, this $1 a week. Pay that, or the big bad 5.0 update is a total waste of time if you don't pay it. That's how I feel anyway, and I know a lot of people feel the same way. And does that make you guys want to quit the game, or does it make you want to just pay the $10? Like, what are you going to do? Let's do this. Let's do... I don't know. We don't really have any... Oh, we have this. And then, I don't know. This is annoying. Oh, we got this. I'm dumb. There we go. And I'm trying not to be as negative in my videos lately, but I think a lot of people agree with me on that one, and it's not like something I should get dislikes for, because I'm just stating like a fact that a lot of people agree with. So hit a like in case, you know, just to offset. It's very lopsided. The rewards you get are super lopsided. It's almost not worth doing as free-to-play. I'm probably going to. I don't know what I'm going to do, actually, you know? In all honesty, I don't know. My plan was to do free-to-play. That was the plan. But they're making it very difficult to do that. Because it's almost not worth it. And if you get it done, like, if it's a thing where every single week we're getting it done, like, without even trying or whatever, then I guess it doesn't really matter either way. But then if you don't pay for the pass, and you just get it done, you know, either way, and it's no big deal, well, still, the people paying for the pass are getting way more stuff than you, either way. And then that just means it's easy for them to get the campaign done as well. They give $10, $1 a week. They get all this extra awesome stuff, and they get to just passively get it done. Like, you can say, like, oh, it's not a big deal because, well, you're just going to get it done as you go. As you play the world event, like, you're just going to complete the tasks, and you don't really have to, like, put any extra effort in. It's just happening as you go. Well, you can say the same thing about the people buying the pass. Like, they're giving $10, and then it's just happening as they go easily, and it's not a big deal, right? And then they get all these extra rewards for just $1. It's a really good, like, marketing tactic that's gonna get a lot of people. It's gonna get a lot of people, and you can't blame them because it's just $1. Like, if you get paid every week, or you get paid every other week, what's $2? What's $2? It's like not that big of a deal, and that's what they want it to be. They want it to not be that big of a deal. And they want it to be super lopsided, so you do it. That way, like, 1,000 people do it, or 5,000 people do it. That's $50,000 right there. And they're gonna get it. I'm just gonna do this. Man, how'd it switch out? That's crap. Well, then I got decent luck. I'll just do this. It's almost better if you don't think too hard with this team. You just do it. You just cast stuff. Alright, one more battle. You think we can get a Val Raven? Probably not. But that'd be good, because then we can be done. And you got to see 2 teams, and you got to hear me moan about the Elite Pass, which I may or may not get. I just hate that I'm going to have to do it. It's like they're... You know what I mean? It's like they are forcing free-to-play players to either buy the pass and not be free-to-play anymore, and you can't make fun of people spending money on the game, which I'm not really doing that. I think you should pay for the game. Like, I'm just saying, like, they're almost forcing people that are free-to-play for life to spend money on the game, because they made it so lopsided that you're dumb if you don't spend the money. You're kind of dumb if you don't do it. But I understand if you don't, and I understand if you do. Like, I can see both things. You're, like, smart if you do, and you're smart if you don't. So that's what we can say. We can say that, at least. You're kind of smart if you do, you're smart if you don't. You know what I mean? Wow, they ate my hero. That's not good. You know what I'm saying? If you do buy it, you're smart because you're getting all the extra rewards. I need to do this first. I just screwed that up, but whatever. If you do buy it, you're smart because it's so lopsided, and you're supposed to. And there's no point in doing the campaign if you don't buy it. And then if you don't buy it, you're smart because you're not getting jugged and finessed into spending money on something because they made it so lopsided that they're, like, almost forcing you to. We never get that 13. Oh, I'm glad I got rid of that guy. No, I should have used that, but whatever. That's the last battle. But yeah, put it in the comments. Like I said, either way, if you're buying it or not, I think you're doing the right thing either way. Like, if you're buying it, you're doing the right thing because it's only $1 a week and you get tons of extra rewards, and it makes the campaign worth doing and something worth having. And then if you don't do the pass, you're saving money, you're free to play for life, and you didn't get tricked into buying something super lopsided and falling for the puppeteer tricks, which I think is really going to work. They're gonna get a bunch of money, and you're good. You did the right thing either way, like I said, and I have no problem with people that buy it, and I have no problem with people that don't buy it. The only people I think that are ridiculous is if you do the Elite Pass Plus, because you don't even get that much. You get like extra stars and a couple major orbs or whatever, and that's not worth $15 extra. So yeah, like, share, subscribe. I hope this helped y'all out. Remember to use the triple Spirit Fox with Mountain Crusher or whatever you want in that first slot. The hero almost doesn't matter in that team because you start with full mana with the three Spirit Foxes. You can almost do 4 Spirit Foxes if you want, but you want to get that class experience, so use your hero with some sort of mana generating weapon or whatever. I would use that for like the first 4 sets or 3 sets of 5, and then switch into that second team there later on if you want to keep going. The Dire Wolf, the Doomed Club, the Forest Guardian, and the Fenrir. You can cast the Fenrir on the Dire Wolf. You can switch back and forth with the Doomed Club and the Forest Guardian. So you know, the Dire Wolf and the Fenrir go good together, and then the Doomed Club and the Forest Guardian go good together. So, you know, 2 teams for you. Like, share, subscribe. Put in the comments if you're going to get the Elite Pass. Like I said, I think you're doing the right thing either way, if you get it or you don't get it. And yeah, hit a like. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you're hearing this right now and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We only need like 15 or less to get to 2,500, and that's a decent milestone that I'm chasing, so I'd really appreciate it. And consider joining. It really, really helps. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.